Gyokyo is currently out receiving information on the blue spider lily. So, you'll need to wait. Kokushibo exclaimed upon no sign of Gyokyo when leading Yin to the training room. Since the night is still drawing to a near, he should be back shortly, and you can continue your lesson. She gave a brief nod before sliding down the wall to sit down, exhausted after her night of restless sleep and horrid dreams. It seems that you are nervous, human, Kokushibo pointed out after merely a moment, the way he stared at her making her shift uncomfortably. Was your win against Aki and Kitaro just by pure luck? Nothing to do with actual skill sets. It seems that you want me to fail. She flantered her at his words. You are destined to fail. Here we go again. She rolled her eyes, the corners of her lips tugging downwards into a frown, as she picked at the hem of her kimono. It's irritating how hung up you are on being a human. It's perceivably because you are human that I'm saying this. Kokushibo exhaled slowly, the harsh glare in his eyes fading ever so slightly. As a demon, only second to Muzan-sama, I have no qualms about killing and consuming humans for his goals. And never once have I gone against any human that was able to defeat me. It will be the same for you if you are to ever able to defeat the other moons. You know that's not true. Kokushibo didn't seem to acknowledge Yin's statement at first, but then he met her eyes, the first time he truly looked at her since they walked into the room, whilst everything about her, her expression, that seemed strange to him. In all honesty, everything about her was a confused constance to him, as she seemed to know information that no human should. It irked him. When Yin said such things, it was as if she was looking straight through him and into his heart to see what he's been buried for hundreds of years. I know it's not true. Kokushibo uncrossed his arms to clutch the hilt of his sword tightly. And what do you know about me? Do you know that you have competence to utter such accusations? I know that there was one human you feared, who even Kibutsuji feared. Yen smirked, watching as his expression shifted. This tickles my sadist just a bit. But honestly, Yurichi was such a badass, so it's only natural that I pay attention to his and Kokushibo's story. If only I could be as strong as him. What was his name again? That's right. Yurichi Tatsuki. I'm going to butcher his last name, I just realized it. Tatsugin. Yin placed a finger on her chin as her gaze traveled up towards the ceiling. I heard that he had an older brother named Michikatsu Ichikin. I heard he became a demon. But who knows if that's even a rumor, or if it's true. Right, Kokushibo? How dare you? Kokushibo trembled in pure rage, his sharp teeth bared whilst veins sprawled across his forehead. You talk as if you know everything. You know nothing. Seems I was right. No matter what situation, if it's about his brother, he's so sensitive. I know more than you think, she responded, trying hard to keep a straight face and not giggle her head off. And I also know why you're reacting like this. Do pray tell. Standing up from her seated position, Yin approached Kokushibo to only stop a few feet away from him, finally staring him in the middle of his eyes, without flinching, as she said, Yurichi was the younger of the twin brothers. A bad omen. It was back then. Michikatsu found him pitiful, as he always clung to his mother's side and thought he was death. But he snuck behind his father's back to see Yurichi, even giving him a handmade flute. Kokushibo's eyes were wide, his lips twitching as he continued to listen to her, recounting his tales he knew she should not have known. One day Yurichi spoke, and he told Michikatsu he wanted to be a samurai. When seeing his brother train, Yin continued nonetheless. However, as soon as he wielded a sword, he was able to knock down the trainer Michikatsu could never even hit. He renounced that goal. Later, after his mother died, it was revealed Yurichi knew about her illness and how it weakened her left side. That was why he supported her. He also sparred with Michikatsu from his father, sending him to the temple by running away. Yet, despite all that, Michikatsu hated and grew incredibly jealous of his younger brother. Envious, you could call. Shut up. Kokushibo began to shake from how enraged he was, his brows twitching and his limbs quivering. Shut up. Yurichi became a demon slayer because a demon had killed his wife and unborn child. Yin didn't stop, her eyes narrowing. He was more skilled by the grace of sun breathing, a technique Michikatsu tried and failed to achieve, instead forming a deviate, the moon breathing. It wasn't as powerful as his brother's technique, and left him bitter, frustrated because he couldn't surpass his brother. He became a demon. Kibutsuji encountered Yurichi after this, and was completely overwhelmed. He then enlisted in the now demon Michikatsu's aid to wipe out the existence of sun breathers, only leaving Yurichi left. Yin could see Kokushibo breathing heavily, a bit surprised actually that he hadn't attacked. After many years, Michikatsu met Yurichi again, who had by then become an old man, surpassing the set 25 years he was supposed to live since he had a mark. She took a step closer. And although they were brothers, Yurichi knew he had to kill Michikatsu, already slicing through his neck before the latter could even lift his sword. Unfortunately, Yurichi died before Michikatsu could properly fight him. He was so angry he sliced Yurichi's body in half, also breaking the flute that he had gifted oh so long ago. He took it, and now he can't part with it. She stopped. Kokushibo met her gaze. Isn't that right, Michikatsu? Yin asked him softly, his very foundation breaking. She had seen right through him and smiled. Whoa there, Yin! But anyways, it's time for a Toagawa era secret. Kokushibo never liked Yin, and seemed to be able to notice things that weren't commonly known, even actively avoiding her because of whenever Muzan didn't acquire his presence. Yin hates the way Kokushibo looks down at her, so she forced him to remember his past. Just like Yin, Gyokyo wasn't looking forward to fighting her because his pots always got ruined by her. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you all so much. Mwah!